No sound effects from Mr. Ryan this evening.
What? No clicking? No. I think that was a thinking click. Okay, you're coming. Why are you after me? That was a week ago.
We're always after you.
That was funny. I forgot about that,
Yeah.
actually.
Welcome to Dashboard.
Welcome.
The snow is back.
Oof, yeah, I mowed my lawn, and then the next day it snowed.
Well, good for
Honestly,
you. You got
once-
it. I had this problem last year. I remember it got kind of the stage where you needed to cut it again, and then it snowed, so it was like a hayfield under there for the winter.
Yeah, mine was like that last year too, and I felt bad about it.
Yeah, it
It
happens.
was, I my lawn was like fully squished down, like a hayfield
Yep,
brushed over. Like
exactly.
exactly as you said, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Took a while to come back. So I was really happy, but it's funny because the snow is melting a little bit today, and I can see my beautiful cut lines
Oh,
through the snow. Like I can see that. Like,
nothing better, eh?
don't act like you don't love a good cut line.
Oh, I'm quite fussy about.
Yeah, you strike me
patterns
as the
and-
type.
Yeah, and you don't do
Yeah.
it the same way every time. You just every other time or
Yeah,
every
sometimes
third
I
time.
turn it to a 45.
Yeah.
Sometimes I cut them at 90. Sometimes I cut it two directions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, but it's
Especially
a
if
lot of
long.
work.
It is a lot of
I
work.
don't like sweating that much. I don't like the grass.
We don't have a lot, so we can't complain.
No, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway,
So-
well, that's tonight's lawn cutting lesson.
Yes, indeed. So if you haven't heard Mr. Mike yet, and that's because he's absent this evening, unfortunately.
Yes, our esteemed colleague is receiving his most recent work trip and his new work vehicle.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, right.
Yeah, I think he has it now.
Well, so we'll have an incoming review on a Subaru product soon, will we not?
Yeah, it's a Subaru Ascent.
We have-
The big SUV.
It's a big 8-seater or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's a 4-cylinder car, though, amazingly.
Interesting,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
Probably
pretty
is.
sure.
Turbo?
Yeah,
Must be
turbo.
turbo.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I know one person that owns one. She very much likes it, so.
I was about to say we've never discussed Subaru on this pod before. That'd be incorrect. You have mentioned
He
it.
has mentioned all of the WRX.
Yes, yes.
It's a piece of my life, for sure. Which dovetails, into why I like 4-cylinder Caymans and 4-cylinder Porsches. I like the burble of a flat 4 Boxer.
Yeah, that's
They
fair.
make a very distinct noise.
Well, interesting segue. Maybe we weren't sure with the orders tonight, but let's go to. You and I went on Saturday AM
Yes, we did.
to Porsche KW.
Yes, and just for the listener's reference, that was not an intentional segue, but it did work out nicely.
It worked out nice
Yeah,
because
yeah.
in the showroom, while they're preparing for what was a gala of some sorts or some sort of event,
Sure.
they were clearing
Let's go
out
with
the
that.
showroom.
Yeah, yeah.
You and I were sitting there, and they started up this quite nice agate gray 4-cylinder Cayman.
Yes.
Brand new.
Vanadium gray.
Oh,
The new gray.
even better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's another dark gray.
Well, right, but it is better
Sorry.
than. Is it better than agate? Maybe. For
yeah,
me, I think
so.
it
It's
is.
less brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. More blue.
Sorry, Oscar.
That's cool. Don't worry. I like agate too. All good.
And I said to you, "Oh, that doesn't sound so bad."
No.
I mean,
Sounds
it
good.
does sound a little Subaru-esque, and it.
Yeah, but I'm down for that.
But it had quite a nice rumble, and I don't know what it, sounds like at 6,000-7,000 RPM. But yeah, and then they moved it out, and so why don't you explain the reason that you dragged me out of bed at 7 and
Oh, please.
bought me a tea?
You enjoyed it and you know it.
Oh, you know
yeah.
what this reminded me of?
Yes.
Is like, the movie Rush.
Like the racing movie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
movie.
The-
Very emotional.
It just reminded me of Niki Lauda.
Am I
No-
James Hunt and he's Niki Lauda?
No, you're like Niki Lauda. Like you can sit in the car and you're like, I can feel it. I can feel the car. Like that's what he was brought.
Did my
for.
car go 2.3 seconds
Yes.
faster?
Magnesium.
Sorry. Did you use the magnesium pods? Yeah. Excuse the terrible
That was actually
German
pretty good.
accent,
I
but
I'll admit, I liked that movie, but I do not remember any of the lines of it.
Oh,
so.
it's a good
Oh,
movie.
it's
It's
a
very
great
emotional.
movie. It
was
Like
good.
Ford versus Ferrari, because I'm a car guy, it always carries more emotional weight for me.
Correct.
It's
Yeah.
so interesting. We went to Porsche KW because a week or two ago I put a deposit on a Cayman to go next to my other Cayman.
Of sorts. Yes.
So
Tell us about what
Yeah,
it
do
is.
tell.
Yeah. So I think it's important at this moment that the listener understands I love Porsches, but I'm very loyal to my mid-engine Porsches.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, but
No, you're fine.
I kept sort of, when I learned that you were considering adding a stablemate,
Yeah.
I kept, sending you a 911 here, a 911 there, and,
no way.
and you were almost immediately like, no,
No, I don't want a 911. I like 911, so we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
I love these cars, but I just don't want them. I like
Yeah.
the size of the Cayman. I like the.
He's
I like,
old.
Yes.
But he's not old enough.
That's
Yes.
true. That's true.
That's true
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
There will be a turbo 911 in your future.
There'll be-
Oh, I
someday.
think that's a definite. I think
There'll
that's
be a
a
Turbo S.
Depends on how poor I am in the next 10 years, because if I'm trending downhill and wanting to spend less in retirement, then I'm probably going to have to cut out that fun. But I do still like the idea of a nice, like, well-spec 911 Turbo S, like paint to sample, something like
Yeah.
350 grand. Just go for it. If you're going to buy it, friggin' do it.
Do it the first
You know what I
year
mean?
of retirement.
There you go.
No, I can't do that. It's going to have to be 10 years out, so I have time to pay it down.
What do they call that? Melting down your RSP in year one? There you go.
Sure.
Get it out of
Yeah,
there.
let's go with
Well,
that.
you can only spend so much.
I was thinking orange so it would match my Home Depot vest.
Oh, you wouldn't be very good at Home Depot.
No.
Dylan and I are not taking any advice.
Easy. I'm not providing advice. I'm just telling you exactly where the item is.
Oh, yeah, that's
Okay,
aisle 13.
wow.
And I'm very good at that. Aisle 13, base 7 on the left.
You know what people actually
You know
do?
that I fucking nailed
You
that.
could do that. What people actually do,
Yeah, they want help.
like my mother-in-law says, my toilet's,
Oh, yeah.
I
Wow,
won't do
you
the-
just nailed that voice.
Oh yeah, sorry, I should be careful.
Sorry, Mom. Anyway,
I it's doing this, it's doing that. Can you help me? And assuming these people are all tradespeople, which by the way they're not.
yeah, fair enough.
Some
yeah.
maybe, but
Yeah.
So-
I also look good in Walmart blue. Just on
I,
the same page. I can hand a card out with the best of them.
there's no chance you're stepping foot in Walmart and
No.
retiring.
No, I don't care about that.
That's
I
I
know
don't
you
care.
do.
That's quite a bit.
I'll also work
different
at Tim
of,
Hortons. I don't care. I got no pride like that.
you're
man.
not-
No, you won't.
I like these jobs.
So far, Home Depot is the best you got.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to look good in blue.
Well, then go to Rona because
Oh, yeah, Lowe's. whatever that's called, Rona. Rona
Rona
Plus.
Plus?
For
Yeah,
this
Rona
week-
Plus
for
because
this
it's
week,
French.
It's Rona.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, it's always changing.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
we have digressed
That's
massively.
fine. It's important the listeners understand our headspace.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead. Tell
so
us-
yeah, I think
walk us
there's,
through.
Where were we on that? Yeah, so I was looking for a second Cayman, and I've been sort of. Yeah, I mean, I think you guys know me. I watch The Finder like every day.
Yeah.
And I do that anyway, and you do the same. I think.
I
so I'm
think
not
you guys
alone.
should be moderators on the Finder.
I would be
because
good at that.
You guys
Yeah.
know everything.
I would be good at that. Yeah, for sure.
And our whatever the part of our brain that remembers all of them and what they were priced and
Yes.
that's
Yes.
broken, but I have that.
Yeah, you definitely have it more than I do. There's no doubt.
Yeah, he has quite the Rolodex.
Yeah, it's impressive. It is really. If it was a skill you could make money on,
Yeah.
I know. How do you
He'd have a
monetize
Turbo
that?
millionaire.
S.
Yeah, he'd have that. Yeah. I was looking for a. I've mentioned this before. I've become more aware and more sentimental about the green car more and more, and I'm just aware of like the fact that I care about it because it does, not to sound like cheesy, but it does very much represent a lot of work that I put in over 20 years to save the money to buy the damn thing. And I'm sort of like at that stage where I'm lucky enough and I'm happy that I have it, but I sort of look, I don't really want to beat it up too bad. I drive it, I enjoy it, but I'm sort of like we're going on this road trip recently, which
Yeah.
we've talked about extensively, and I had just sort of made an immediate call, like that car cannot go on this trip. I care about it too much to get it in a line of cars and get peppered with road grime, and it's just not the right car for that.
Yeah.
No,
As much as I love the car, it'd be actually great to do that trip on your own because then you don't end up in that same scenario. But as soon as you're in a line of cars, your car's sort of taking more, which is what it is.
It is
more
and it
crap.
was. Yeah.
Yeah. So looking for a second Cayman was kind of inevitable. I did consider Boxsters, and I think you know that. Like, I'm not opposed to a Boxster.
Sure.
I'm just not really a convertible guy. As a bald guy whose wife does not like the sun,
It's a bit of a snag.
Yeah, 2 + 2 is not 4 in this
Yeah,
case. Like,
yeah.
it doesn't work. So, looking for a second mid-engine car. There's lots of them out there, and as we talked about earlier off pod, I'm not a hater on the 4-cylinder cars. I'm not like, I'll take any of them. So I was just watching for the right car, and this was primarily inspired by my 40th birthday road trip, which we took last year, and we rented a base. PDK Cayman, just a base car, 4-cylinder. So the 2-liter, what do they make? 295 horsepower, something like that.
300. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we rented one of those for 2 weeks, and both of us, my wife and I, very quickly realized that it was actually a really great experience to have one where it had smaller wheels, taller tires, smaller brakes, rode a little higher, regular seating,
Yep.
and an automatic transmission. And all of that just kind of became like, you know what, we wouldn't mind having one of those. As much as I love my race car, it's just a different experience. So I was watching, and we all know this. My obsession with color is a reality, and I like cars in good colors. And I was looking at basically anything that could come my way that had a good color on it, of which I think we're all going to know that red ones don't come up that often. Yellow almost never comes up.
Yep.
You get some gentian here and there in the 2019 or newer cars, but if I'm looking at them, I'm not going to spend $100,000.
No.
I sort of had a budget in mind of spending $50. Is sort of where I was at. And I actually came across on Auto Trader of all places, which of course we complain constantly that we don't like the interface. But I was on my computer and the interface was only somewhat annoying.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the kicker. I rarely go on like a full computer on it.
Well, if that's their IT strategy, neither does anyone else still. So they should revisit that.
Yeah, and look, I don't want to be like rude to Auto Trader, but please reach out to us, and we're very, very, very happy to give you some genuine constructive advice because the website is terrible.
Yeah,
but it's less terrible on my desktop in my office.
Okay.
So I was perusing that, and you know the typical, right? You click on Auto Trader, and it's like, what settings would you like? And I always have it set to like national, just because I kind of, especially for these kind of cars, you want to look.
Yep.
Yeah.
And boom, pops up in this photograph a 2014 981 Cayman in an arguably rare color, sapphire blue metallic.
Yep.
So it was 2014, 15, 16, and 17 production, that color. In the 13 Boxsters, it was aqua blue, and they moved it to sapphire blue.
Which I quite like that color.
Me too. So anyway, this car popped up, and not to sound like I really paid this much attention, but I do. The photo background looked familiar, but there was no dealer's information on the ad. So I kind of just sent a text off to somebody who worked at Porsche Center Kitchener-Waterloo, and I said, "I'm looking this photo. Like, this looks like your basement? Is this car here?" And it wasn't on the Porsche Finder. So anyway, that person confirmed the car was actually there and had just been brought in. So I was like, okay, well, look, I'm going to come see it like tomorrow morning. Like, I'll come have a look at it quickly. And I gave them a deposit on day one, just because it's one of those cars I don't really want to see it disappear if I'm actually interested in it. So 2014 PDK. The interior is a very period correct platinum gray.
Yep.
Which arguably is not a color I really love, but when you put it together with sapphire, it's a good combination. It looks very of the time.
Yeah,
like
it works.
It
does work.
Yeah, it works well.
Because I would agree with you. Normally, gray is not my choice.
No, and I think what's the new gray they do in Cayman? Is it agate?
Agate gray,
Yeah.
So
which was brownie-ish.
It's brownish-ish, yeah. And this is definitely a gray. There's no doubt. It's like a much lighter color.
It's quite light. Yeah. I mean, it's whatever 996 or even 997. Like, I don't remember off the top of my head what the color was called. But it's quite similar. Like
I would think it is the same.
It could be.
Could be.
Yeah, it could be. It just is a good looking combo. So PDK car, it has some of the stuff I was sort of looking for was like I didn't want to go to base seats. Having lived with the base Cayman in Europe for 2 weeks, the base seat was just a little bit narrow for me.
Yep.
And of course, it's got no adjustability in that. So this car luckily was spec'd with 14-way seats. So that's great.
Yep.
That's an immediate win.
Importantly, gives you the
extendable thigh
thing.
Yeah, that's so nice to be able to just power button now.
Yeah.
Sean was showing me, and I'm like, look at this.
I did that immediately.
Yeah, it is really nice.
By the way, it's just coming. It used to be called Stone Gray in 997.
Oh, there you go.
I'm
Stone Gray.
Sure, it was Stone Gray.
Man, you really know that stuff.
Again,
that was impressive.
Broken part of the brain. But
No, okay, fair enough.
It'd be funny if I'm wrong.
If he is wrong, please do reach out and correct him. So where was I? PDK, it has PDLS, so it has the swinging headlights.
Yep.
Like, it's got at least someone, I would say the car is spec'd as like a good driver car.
For sure.
Yeah. Somebody that knew what to pay for.
Yeah,
Got it.
and there's nothing superfluous on the car. No bows, but again, I don't really care about that. It's not the end of the world. If it had Burmester, I'd be ecstatic, but I don't think it was a thing back then.
Probably not.
Bose
Probably
would have
not
been
till
the other one.
2016. That's my guess. Till the GTS cars came out. That's what I'm
makes sense.
thinking. And importantly on the outside, silver wheels.
Right.
Which feels like a real
And
that's what I was looking for.
The car is very pretty.
Yeah, it is. It is to me, as much as I love my 718. When you look at this car and you walk up, you kind of go, that is to me what a Cayman is. Like that kind of swoopy 981 fixed design tail light.
Yep.
It just
No
has
wing.
there's just a little more swoopiness to it
Yep.
than my car. A little hard edged in the green car's case. I think Sean's seeing it in person. It's like one of those cars from about 10 feet out. You're like, shit, it looks brand new. Like the guy's done a good job taking care of it.
Like the paint is like it could be improved slightly, but in terms of someone that's obviously washed it improperly or just not taking care of it, none of that there's no evidence of that.
No.
Like, it's pretty clear.
Yeah.
Yep.
No PPF because let's be fair, not to overuse the term, but period correct. Like, nobody was putting PPF on cars in 2014. So remarkably, the paint is actually quite healthy for having no PPF on it anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, there's a few stone chips and shit, but I'm like, I don't care about that.
And you should mention, it has 80,000 kilometers.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. 80K on
which,
the car.
I mean, again, to that end, like, obviously they didn't take it on a road trip with a train of 4 Porsches spitting gravel because it was used on Sundays and whatever to go
Yeah.
quietly, and it didn't really acquire any of that road rash.
No, and to be fair, 80K on a 2014, when you roughly do that math, it's let's say 7K a year. So somebody was definitely driving it.
Yeah,
That's
that's a good
a
point.
fair amount.
Yeah, and I was lucky in this case because it's only got a 2-owner history, and the second owner's had it since the last 9 years. And serviced it at Porsche exclusively. So I was able to access that service history and realize, and of course I didn't ask for like the mega detail because they're not allowed to hand that stuff out, but I was able to get the real detail breakdown of what's been done on the car. It suffers exactly the typical 981 issues, right? Like it needed a headliner tightened up. Like stuff like that just happens.
Yep.
But otherwise the car's very clean. It drives really nicely. It does not have Porsche Sport exhaust. So Sean and I were commenting when we were driving it that it's quiet, but if you wind it up, it still gives you a very distinct flat six. Like you're driving a special car.
It makes a good noise, and it doesn't like it's totally
Good noise inside or outside?
No inside.
probably more inside than out. I actually don't know.
I don't know that either. I was going to think it's 50-50.
I mean, to be fair, I've talked about my experience renting a Boxster in California years and years ago. It was a base Boxster, and I'm quite certain it had like no options basically.
Yeah.
And I assume what I was hearing for the most part was the exhaust with the top down. It sounded pretty good.
Yeah. It just has it never feels like it's not a fast car.
Nope.
Like it's not like you get in the GT4 and you're like, no, that's a fast car. This is sort of like if you lean into the pedal, it carries a nice pace and never feels like it's working that hard. But if you pin it right to the floor, as I said to you, it doesn't really blow your mind.
Doesn't make a huge difference.
You want to drive it at like 60% throttle and it's outstanding because
Yep.
it's just like a nice driving car. And to Sean's OCD levels of credit, I mean, he's checking the steering wheel and it rides like it's quiet, it's smooth, it doesn't have any weird shimmies, it's got nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't feel. Sorry, what is it now? 9 years old or 11
No,
years
it's
old?
11 years old.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't feel old.
It doesn't. I mean, and again, it's been maintained, but like,
Yeah.
it doesn't have any of that. What you might expect to be sloppiness in an 11-year-old car.
Zero.
And
And
the
it's got-
interior has worn quite well. The only thing that really is, if you don't mind me pointing it out, like they were known for on the base doors, the vinyl or plastic or whatever it is sort of delaminates from heat and or sun. And has done a bit of that, but it's like, that's not from someone abusing it. Like the seats are in great shape.
That's a very common issue.
The wheel
And
is very clean. There's no
the steering wheel looks like brand new. Dude.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah. No, the door panel issue is a reality, and I talked to a bunch of 981 people on Instagram when I put out the call, and a lot of people were like, "Hey, you can either repair it yourself. Here's the YouTube video, or send it off to this guy in the States who does it, and it's like a guarantee. Like, it's up to you. You're going to spend $800 on it, sort of thing, and that's it. Like
that's not the end of the world.
no, and that's on the pro level. If you want to do it yourself, it's like $150 plus
Yeah.
some labor. Like it's what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'll fix that. Anyway, I love that color. I don't want to sound like I'm beating the dead horse, but I love a good color on a 981. And I personally, if I'm really giving you my definition of a Cayman, it's probably a sapphire blue GT4 981.
Yeah.
And it's as we talked about the Chris Harris video of him beating the shit out of that car around Portimao. Like we were all like that. I told Sean that was the moment I was like, I have to have a Cayman. Like I wanted one anyway, and that just like cemented it for me. So getting this color on a base car, spec'd with silver wheels, I think it's probably quite rare, actually.
Well,
there's not that many.
I was going to make, you referenced the GT4 thing, and you do see, as rare as 981 GT4s are, relatively speaking, you do see a fair number of them in sapphire. Yeah. But, you don't see Boxsters, you don't see Caymans in that color very much at all.
No.
And it does have the, silver wheels, yes, but it kind of has the Goldilocks wheels because it's not the base 18s, which are kind of ugly.
Yeah, it's the Boxster wheel.
Right.
Which was an option.
Which is kind of...
They look good.
Yeah. I guess I don't actually know how to... I was going to say they're lobster claw-esque, but that's not really true.
I mean, they're ish, sort of,
obviously our social media manager is not here, is going to... Sorry, he's a director. Sorry, Mike,
he's director.
He'll sort us out, but I'm assuming we'll put up a post and people can see for themselves, but it's a nice car.
Anyway, I posted about it on Instagram the last couple of days, and I got a lot of nice messages and et cetera, and a lot of people were like, oh, you should drive it through the winter, and I was sort of like, look, like, someone's had this car for the last 11 years and taking very good care. I can't in good conscience just do that. I'm not the type. Like, I'm like, this car's going to get shipped to my house, dropped in the garage, and we will enjoy the wheels off of it. And part of this is that it's meant to be more guilt-free than driving the race, the green car.
Yeah.
Because I care so much about the green car. This one's like, hey, man, it doesn't matter. It's got the stone chips. I've always been of that opinion. When you have a used car, it doesn't cause me anywhere near the level of like, I'm not worried about it. I just drive it.
Yeah.
But that being said, I'm not going to take someone's baby that they've maintained for 11 years and drive it in the salt.
Sure.
I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. As somebody who has wintered one,
Yeah.
it takes a lot of abuse.
Yeah, you got that right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, it feels like the right buy for us at the right time. And look, I'm a big advocate of this. If you looked at my Porsche history, almost every single one of them except one was purchased in December. And it's because
really?
at this time of year, congratulations, the dealers want to move units.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
you can get a deal if you're willing to store it for the winter and take like buy it now. It's a little painful that you can't drive it immediately, but get over it and
Yeah,
save
you'll be
the
fine.
money. I've done it now how many times, and nothing has ever taught me more patience than Porsche. You buy a car, you wait 3 years to get it, or you buy a car in the winter, save money, and you wait 6 months to drive it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's one or the other. And including my brand new mint green GT4, which was one of the most exciting days of my life. Top 3 got delivered in December. And I had to wait 6 months. And your car got delivered in
That's
late.
true, too.
I
Like
was there with
Christmas
you.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was there. It was off the truck
was-
in the pitch black
it was
cold night.
snowing.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So anyway, I'm really excited to get it out on the road and in the spring, of course. But it should be home in the next 10 days or so because the weather's sort of been total friggin' shit.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we'll deliver it home from the dealer.
We're gonna get some rain this weekend and get rid of the salt and brine. That
Yeah, but I just can't. I can't. I'm not the
no.
type.
But at least it's not going to be snowing when it arrives home, presumably.
No. And look at what a pleasure dealing with Rob at KW. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a cool
I've
dude.
known him from the Volkswagen world a little bit. So
Nice. Nice.
yeah, and Volkswagen Porsche KW has agreed to ship the car to my house for what I think is effectively a lose for them. But I appreciate them doing
Yeah.
that because I live at 90 minutes away. I'm not going to drive it now. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen. Anyway, good guys to deal with. Like the car. Really looking forward, just looking forward to having like Amanda's ability to just get in this car and take it to work, like she did with the Cayenne.
Yep.
Like she can just drive this car. You don't have to worry about it. You can park it.
park
You can
it.
enjoy it. It'll go up curbs. Like trying to take the GT4 into Amanda's office is impossible. I mean,
Yeah,
the
you
curbs
gotta
are
be really
like,
careful.
yeah, I can do it because I've done it a million times and I know sort of how to wheel it in there. But this car, you don't have to worry about that
No,
stuff.
just
You know what I
drive.
mean? Yeah.
Well,
Anyway,
it's going to be interesting to see. Like, I think you're, again, you may change your mind, but I think you've already kind of entered the experimental phase with the Cayenne, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you had that for a bit, you tried it.
Yeah, enjoyed it.
Now
Yeah.
you're doing this.
Yeah.
If you keep it 18, 24 months, whatever.
Yeah.
Then Dylan can buy it. I mean, no problem.
And I'll tell you something interesting. I'm not going to name any names here, but you've struck on something very interesting. When I posted that I bought this car, I received multiple messages. I would say I have 4 from followers who were like, "Hey, I'd like the opportunity to buy that when you're done with it."
Already.
Yeah, before the car's even
I'd
in my
say
garage.
deposit today.
No,
Yeah, right.
I'm not, and that's not how I operate. I believe in sort of like good karma on this stuff. I take
Oh,
good
God, yeah.
good care of my car, and I will hand someone a great car one day if I don't keep it
Yeah,
for
yeah.
more than like. So I had a couple really nice messages, people that were basically like, I prefer to buy from the seller than the car. I want to buy from someone I trust.
Yeah, yeah.
And I do appreciate that people make these comments because I work really hard to maintain a good persona and be a good person in this community. It matters to me. And it's very interesting that before the car's even here, that I've had those
Yeah, yeah.
messages. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, Tesla took 50 grand off thousands of people
Yeah,
to build
exactly.
a Roadster, so I don't know why you can't ask the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not in the business of that, but yeah. Anyway, we'll try this car out, 80K. Like I said, I can put guilt-free miles on, and
Yeah.
I can. And listen, not to sound like it's really specific to the timing now, because it isn't. I was looking for a good while, but for next year's road trip, I'm ready.
Oh, you're
I'm
very
fully
ready.
Yeah,
I knew
yeah.
that's what pushed him over.
No,
the line.
I know. He
won't
I think
admit
I
it.
admitted that to you.
Yeah.
No, I said to you, hey, this was when it cemented my
Yeah.
move, even though I was already into the game looking all
yeah.
the time.
Well, I was going to say, like, we should be clear that you did start this search
Oh, a long time ago.
6 months or more ago.
6 months ago. Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily that you went on this trip and said, okay, I need something else.
No.
But
And Sean would probably, arguably, I think Sean shares me a car a day, probably.
Yeah.
We just, to be fair, I'm okay with that because
Yeah.
we just hadn't found, like, I was sort of, like, a lot of those base 718s from, like, the early years were around the 65, 70.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that feels like too much for me on a test. I kind of want to try something and see if it goes.
Yep.
And it's it's just sort of a random bonus that number one, it's in a good color, and number two, it's got a flat 6 engine. I wasn't necessarily looking for that.
Right.
So we're all
You
good.
were
I'm
looking
not
for a good color.
good color, yeah, but the engine doesn't matter to me. I'm not a
No,
hater.
no,
Like I
that's
love
fair.
those
But you're-
4-cylinder cars.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you are a let's call it the ambassador of color.
Oh well,
So-
that's part of my life. Yeah, I view myself as the Canadian ambassador.
yeah.
Soon
So
enough, it's going to be my
you
username.
can't not buy a good one.
Dylan and I are drinking a bright green beer. Does that do
Yeah, I
anything
like
for you?
it. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Well, listen, I'll just add that I am. I've been thinking and devising ways to make sure that the car can sit in your garage on blocks, and I can get all four wheels off and clean them because
They need a bit of a clean.
they're
Oh,
really
yeah.
quite dirty. And I know, so someone's tried their best, but they didn't.
It's okay.
And I know what's going to happen. The dealer's going to also try their best and not do it properly.
Yeah, it's all right.
No, you've really opened my eyes. You got to take those rims off.
Oh, he's going to do it for me for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh,
He already
yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
So he was thinking like maybe we can just put it up on the lift or on one corner and take two
Two at a
wheels
time,
off.
or-
Like lift up one side, walk away for a day, and
We'll
bring
sort
it
it
back.
out. By the way, Dylan, I meant to compliment you. Your car looks great. You cleaned it up real nice.
Well, I learned from you, as I said.
Okay. You guys want me to leave you? I mean, it's cool. I was like-
No, you're right though. Like pulling off the wheels for the time it takes
Makes a huge difference.
makes.
yeah,
a
but
huge
you're not
difference.
going to do it
Once
more
or
than
twice a year.
Yeah, there you go. Once or twice
Oh
a year.
yeah, no, not every time. That's crazy.
And listen, I still love the fact that you actually are the only person I know who
I
ever
know, I
committed
gotta
to
get
that.
one of
Committed to
those.
that.
Oh, the
I
wheelie
love-
thing?
I love that thing.
I gotta get
it's
one of
so
those.
slick. I would never spend the money, but it is so cool. Can we plan Z the wheel thing?
yeah, they're pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What are they
are
worth? Like
handy.
$300?
No, not even.
Like 200.
You and I should plan Z it.
Yeah,
I'll put in a
that's
hundo. You
fine.
put in a hundo.
Sure.
We'll buy it. And then you have it, and I spend when I need it. That's a good idea.
No problem.
The listener confirms they have heard that.
Yep.
Dylan and I will plan Z the Cayman when you're done with it too. 'Cause-
Well, hold
No,
on. I've got
you were trying
listeners.
to
I've got
plan
followers
Z
that
me
are
with
going to
something
want to.
else.
they beat us. Yeah.
No, they don't beat you, but I need to be respectful. So at some point, if I don't keep it, I'll put it up for sale and it'll disappear. It's the game.
Yeah.
But quick shout out for winter-driven Porsches. Just quickly, today I had lunch with our very good friend Lucas
Yeah.
in his GT3, and
So
I gotta say, fellas, it was a shitty day outside.
He was
There really is something to listening to his GT3 drive away from you in the snow.
Giving it
You're
lash.
like, it's pretty fucking.
But he
cool.
winter drives it right. Like he's
Yeah.
full PPF'd.
Yeah.
He's got the honey seal underneath.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Like he's not.
No, and he's had
taking
the
risks, but
Yes.
but very moderate. Like,
correct. And the wheels do show some sandblast, and
Yeah.
he's had that refinished after a few years. Like it is what it is.
And does he like I know he has winter tires, but does he put them on the stock wheels? So is like rubber coming on and off of there twice a year?
Correct.
Oh, that's a whole thing.
Yeah, I know.
Couldn't
Yeah,
do that.
but
I know. We're going to spend
the wheels
10
are great.
grand on
Car
center
looks
lock.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know what
that's-
wheels on
that's
it.
the
Michelin
kicker.
Pilot Alpine.
Alpine 5.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, there's something to it. I followed him out of the coffee shop today, and I'm like, he's turning left, I'm turning right, and I'm just sort of driving away, and all I hear is,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
And he
that's
always
pretty
winds-
awesome.
He likes to wind.
Oh,
it out,
yeah.
too.
Also, I just want to mention, because I didn't get a chance to tell you, today I got a nice phone call from my wife when she was looking at pictures of our new car. And she then sent me a reel, which I have no idea who the reel belonged to, but it was a Safari 911 driving through the snow, like blitzing through a forest. And she literally said, "Can we do this with the new car? Like, can we lift it and put some knobby tires and some fog lights?"
Whoa.
And I was like, the answer is no. But I mean, like, let's be honest, you've never been hotter.
Yeah.
I told Sean,
Yeah.
I thought you'd find that funny.
I do like your style in this, man.
That is hilarious.
I was like, it's not the right car, maybe, but
Yeah.
appreciated. You
Hey.
know? Yeah.
That's great.
So.
All right, so
yeah.
we're gonna stay. Well, actually, before we go Porsche, fully Porsche centric, we will just sort of quickly insert that we are in the midst of our Volkswagen Canada very kind loan of the Volkswagen Golf R,
Yes.
which I'll just point out is on summer tires, and it is properly snowing.
Yeah. Yeah. A little dodgy.
We've all been fine though, so we're not going to get into the guts of this because Dylan has not driven it yet. One, and two, Mike, who has driven, is not here to talk about it. But
yes, he's not here.
we will say, I think that so Ryan's now had it. Mike has driven it for a bit. I have it currently and have put limited kilometers on it. But I will come out on the record and say I do like the car. There's a lot to like about the car. Everything has their little quirks, but overall, like I think it is a winner.
You guys have really set the tone for this car.
Yeah.
From behind the scenes here, like
Yeah. The problem is you got to manage Dylan's expectations a
Yeah.
little bit. Be careful.
you guys are
That's
really
true.
You
This
guys
guy's
are
over
really,
here at, like,
pumping this one up.
Dylan's gonna like the car.
I think
it's
I'm
a
gonna
Dill.
like it.
I think it's a Dill car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, but
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not going to give away anything at this moment because I think we should wait till next week when we're all
For
back
sure.
together.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
that's a
Totally.
good little tease. And again, thanks to Volkswagen Canada for letting us have the car. We've put good number of miles on it. We've been driving it. We're like the anti-YouTuber. Like we're actually driving the car.
Well,
we don't just drive it for one afternoon.
to that, and I won't get into the specific numbers, but for whatever reason, the one quirk about this car, and I don't know
It is weird.
if it's because I don't know how to turn. So in Amy's car, as an example, when the radar or the ACC, adaptive cruise control, is on, you cannot see how many kilometers are on the car.
Same for the Tiguan.
It takes that space
Yep.
in the dash.
Yep.
I cannot turn how to, I cannot figure out how to turn off the cruise
Yeah.
in this R.
Yeah.
So,
I couldn't either. I'm exactly the same
Okay.
as you.
so unless you dig into like the menus of this thing and like
Yes.
go to like the stats, literally that's what it's called.
Yeah, you can't see the
You
Odo.
have no idea how many kilometers are on the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Really?
yeah.
It is a little strange, but I got used to it. It's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Like,
Two
I
buttons
mean,
on the
it's
screen
fine.
and I can see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually, it's interesting because if you think about it, that is not important information for most people.
For you, it is.
Well,
you're
me.
You're gonna struggle every time you
Yeah,
fill
I
a
need
car
to,
up.
precisely, Dylan. I need to know exactly how many kilometers.
I don't want to
are.
open this can. Oh, man.
We won't, but
Sean with that friggin' app
Yeah.
tracking his mileage.
Darius
He
is
was so
laughing
upset
right
when
now.
he put in the wrong numbers. He was like, my math. He was struggling with it all day. The math doesn't math.
I was.
Something is wrong with this.
I was.
He brought it up like 3 times.
it ate away at me, but I figured it out. So the point of the story, though, so I actually the reason why, and one comment I will make is in slightly disappointing. The Golf R does not have remote start,
No, it
which
does not. But
most
we can,
Volkswagens have now.
Yeah.
And Ryan and I hypothesized that perhaps you had to do it from the MyVW app.
No.
So I added the car to the app, which I then found out exactly how many kilometers were on. To which I texted him. I said, "Holy shit, where did you go?"
Yeah.
Because we've put a fair number of kilometers on already.
Yeah, I remember. I remember the number it arrived at.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Yeah,
it's not double that, but it's
Wow.
going.
No, but
Nice.
hey, listen, they gave us a car to test. We're going to test it.
We are
So
testing
we
it.
have driven it all over the place.
Yeah.
So we'll cover that in more detail.
Yep.
It'll probably be an entire episode, let's be
It
honest. We'll have
probably
a full
will.
detail about that. But again, I enjoyed it. So thank you to them for sending it to us. I really
100%.
appreciate that, VW Canada. Those guys are great to work with.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Anyway,
Dil-
you want to jump back to a different subject now?
yes, we're now back in Porsche land. So Dill,
Oh, yes.
well, yeah, actually we are fully, because I think
We're going
it starts with Porsche and it's going to end with what the next
Porsche.
Porsche is. So
Correct.
set this up for
Yeah.
us while I get a beverage
So-
for you and I.
We have a friend that we all know. Unfortunately, his 996 has been written off. We won't go into how it got written off, but it really was not his fault.
Just made me sad.
Yeah, it is
Pretty
unfortunate.
car. What's the color? Vesuvio metallic.
You got it.
What a pretty color on a pretty car.
Yes, yeah,
Dang.
very rare color.
Yeah, it's a shame.
So, as
Sean
one
just
does.
squeaking past his mic there. That was intense.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, sorry. Did that make noise? My
Yeah, just a
shoulder.
little bit.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry, can I insert, because I
Yep.
can still hear you guys. I was actually not aware that you could buy a 996 in Vesuvio. Is that like a special order color? Was that a...
I don't know that. I do.
It's the only one I've
It's
seen.
the only one I've ever seen. Also, but if you Google them, they're definitely available. They
Yeah.
were around.
Okay.
But to be fair, I used this guy's car for Kaleidoscope 1 because he reached out and I was like, yeah, like dude, this is a rare color. Like, you might have literally the only one I've ever. He probably is the only one I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's certainly the one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it's not that, because do you remember
I know
the
what you're
Millennium
talking about.
Edition? It was sort of
A different. I've seen that in person too. That's different.
okay, because
this
it's like a not chroma flare, but
It's like that.
correct.
Yeah.
I've seen that car in
It's
person
not that.
twice. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, okay,
No.
so continue on, Dill.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so unfortunately, the car is no longer with us, with him. But as a Porsche guy, and he dailied this car for 4 years, I think. Could be longer.
Yeah, it's a good number
Summer
of
and
miles.
winter, I assume. Basically.
Yeah,
Summer,
yeah,
winter,
yeah.
everything.
Was it a Carrera 2?
Yes, it was.
Oh,
man.
that's too bad.
Yeah. He just can't let it go. So he needs his next ride.
Right.
So he shot over a list about potential ones he was looking at.
Hello.
Now, I'm sure we'll all agree and disagree on some of these,
Sure.
but I believe his list started with another 996. We had 997.1 because I presumably .2 is out of the budget.
It would be, I would assume,
Yeah,
yes.
I would think so
okay,
too.
okay.
And Cayman or a Boxer configuration of a 987, 1 or 2.
Oh, 987. Oh, that's interesting.
Yes. So
And then, so I think we're going to do two things. One, we're going to sort of give you our pick and rationale on what of those three we would recommend.
correct.
Or maybe what we would do in those circumstances. And then maybe if we can also give him
I think we all might
something else
fall
to chew
on
on.
something else.
Yes.
Yeah, outside of that,
Yeah.
those picks. But yeah,
997.1.
I'm not going that.
Is that
No. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm sorry. I apologize. I was just thinking out loud. I guess I almost forgot we were recording there. I guess I was just having a deep thought.
I personally don't see the value in the dot ones for 997.
Well, my only comment, but I think my initial reaction why I had this big was because they're almost like unobtainium in terms of pricing now. Like they're expensive. They're even if they're not a desirable spec or color or whatever it may be, they're still expensive. Am I wrong on that?
Well, so
no, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
dot two is more so than dot ones, I think, in terms of the pricing. Like,
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
I guess I don't know, the market that well in those, but I guess what I would say is, they still sort of are plagued from the M96 engine in primarily 05, 06
that's
into
it. Like,
07.
The dot one, you just get, quote unquote normal headlights and an updated interior. That's
Yeah,
it.
but the big difference is, okay, so I see your point. I suppose I'm jumping around, but the Gen 1 997 was an important car in Porsche nerds because it went back to the round headlights.
True.
So the values are still, they're
absolutely.
strong.
Oh, they are
That
strong.
is an issue.
So my reference point on this, before we get into the recommendations, is a friend of mine just bought a dot two PDK car,
Correct.
4S, black, like a good, strong spec. It's got carbon interior package. It's not like a base car by any means, and it was effectively $70,000.
Okay. Yeah.
Can't remember the kilometers. It's not a,
This would be an 09, you said? Is that what you said?
that is correct.
Yeah, okay.
An 09.
Yeah.
So that's first year dot two, if I'm not mistaken.
It is. Yep. Correct.
I think it has 100,000 kilometers or slightly less.
So it's been driven.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
So, but to your point about a 14 car that has 80, I mean, again, it's sort of same math. It's 6,500, 7,500 a year, whatever.
Yeah.
So I think a dot one is, you can have them for 50. Are there like really nice ones for 60? Probably. I don't know. But
I don't know. I'm thinking of Brad's car, our good friend Brad there. His was a dot one.
well, he sold that for 50, right?
Was it? Yeah, it was 50. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was a high miles car.
That's true now. These
Had
days.
aero kit though.
Yeah, it was.
Which he added.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for something that was original, it's not the
Yeah,
car.
which
But
most
it
people
was about 200K on the car, I think.
Yep.
Once
I think you're right. I
It was
think
a
it
lot
was
of
knocking around
kilometers.
that.
Yeah.
Really?
It
Holy
was also
cow.
definitely well used. It had
Yeah.
an ownership history.
Yeah.
Like a long history. There were 8 or 9 owners over 20 years.
And pass around.
Yeah, a
if
little
that-
bit of village bicycle. It's all good. It is what it is. A
Well,
beautiful
that
car, though.
commands 50. Maybe I don't know the market on these then because
I'm torn on
No,
that, man.
they're
Yeah.
pretty high.
Yeah, and I'm going to use a reference point here, which I think I'm not going to name the person, but he'll know because he's a listener. He has 2006 997 C2S,
Yep.
black with a black sports seats, interior leather, and the carbon back seats. And
Still a nice
10
car.
years ago, he paid $44,000 for it.
Oh.
Okay. Today, arguably, I think that in a good spec is probably almost $100,000 car because it is a very, very, very good spec. C2S black. Like it is a clean, has 40K on it, by the way. So when he got
Wow,
it, 10,000 kilometers on it.
Was that sorry? You said dot
It's
one?
a dot one.
I don't think.
I don't think it's 100.
No, I agree with that.
I think it'd be like mid six, high six.
I don't know. I think it's over 80.
Because if you
It's a
remember
high spec.
in the peak of COVID, I think you both remember this car.
This is going to, I'm going to laugh if we actually
Yeah.
do.
Well, it was quite unique, so you may. But what would this be? 2022, 2023. So right around the time that cars were just going insane, and you couldn't get a new car, so Porsche was bringing in these used cars through a friend Jared at the time, I think.
Okay, sure. Yeah,
Anyway, Calgary car, hadn't seen salt. It was GT silver over red, and it had yellow gauges.
yeah. Oh yeah, I remember the car.
I mean, that
It's
was
funny you said that because that does ring a
you
bell.
wouldn't remember if it didn't have yellow
Dot
gauges.
No,
two.
if it didn't have
Dot
yellow
two.
gauges.
Dot two PDK.
PDK car, that's right. It had.
I don't want to sound nerdy, but I
Yeah.
definitely friggin' remember this car.
Yeah, the right
Yeah,
wheels,
yeah.
but the yellow gauge was just such a like what?
No,
What
it
were you
was a
thinking?
weird turn, but it's not the first time I've seen that.
But I think it had 35,000 kilometers, whatever it was. Gorgeous car, and I believe they were asking 100
Okay,
for a dot two. So I really,
but
I
a
don't.
not desirable spec in my opinion.
Well,
The yellow gauge just takes a big chunk out of the desirability of the car.
I agree, but like some people just like that weird thing. Like
Yeah.
like
and if you don't like that, like I remember considering at the time, okay, well, what would it
Can I
cost if
flip
he
the
bought,
gauges?
right?
Yeah.
If I
Yeah,
bought this, how
it
could
can't
I
be
fix
that
it?
much.
It's interesting you say that, Sean, because I never thought that car was actually desirable.
No
Ever.
way?
Nope, never.
Well, you
Never
know,
thought so.
that boy, we're stroking Ryan a lot tonight. Aren't we?
Oh, well, easy.
Why, what
You
happened?
just got out of
Well,
massage.
Okay. Yeah, I can't help it that I'm very relaxed. Okay?
Yes, sorry. What I was going to say, and then I'm still sort of not sure why, but I was going to just comment that you know how much I liked your Spider, which was GT Silver on
Oh, okay.
red.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
the 97, that particular spec was like, okay, this is kind of the same vibe.
That's interesting because I think that's silver over red is less desirable on a 911 than it is on a Boxster or let's say
I completely agree.
I
with
feel
you.
like it's Icon Boxster.
Yeah.
Or Spider. Sorry, whatever it may be.
I agree with you. That's
Yeah.
true.
I remember the car. It had weird, funky PPF on it. Had a bunch of oily stuff going on. The whole front end was oily. I remember.
Yes, actually, I do remember.
We were
that
really
as
getting in
well.
the weeds, but
Yeah.
I am
Okay.
down in those weeds with you. I remember that car.
I do remember that. Someone had
Yeah.
stretched it or something and did.
I don't know what happened. Weird chemical underneath.
Okay,
It
back
happens.
on task. So
Yeah.
we've now discussed the merits of 997. Is anyone going to recommend the .1 if out of the three that he's contemplating?
No, probably
No.
not.
I'm with
But
you.
but I do
I'm bowing out of that one.
I
as
do
well.
also want to say that I'm not sure I'd buy a 987. Did you say 987.1 or .2?
Both.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You can, if
I'm
you
not
can afford
sure.
a dot two
I'm not
of
sure he's gonna
anything.
like that as like it's a small car. Like it's a great car. .2, I think, arguably the better one. Doesn't have the IMS issue.
True.
Yeah.
It's just not even an issue anymore. Like they changed whatever they changed the what is it? They changed something in the engine, right?
Well, I think the whole engine is an old new architecture, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
So that's what it is. They changed something dramatically enough
Yeah.
where you're like, look, this issue doesn't exist
It's a
anymore.
DFI engine. It doesn't have one.
Yeah.
right?
I don't know. It's a small car though. But to be fair, if you were driving a 996 previously,
It's a small car too.
I guess, yeah. The big
Yeah,
difference is it
it's
doesn't have
still-
4 seats. It's only got 2.
Well, that's it.
But two
That's why,
trunks.
like the Boxster to me is completely out.
Right.
Yeah,
One,
for sure.
'cause-
I'm sorry. I ignored that
Like,
entirely. I was thinking of the
yes.
Cayman.
Yeah, exactly. So did I. Especially for a guy that came off of driving this car all year round.
Well, yeah,
for
you don't-
4
you
years.
don't need
or
a
5
Boxster in the
years.
winter.
That's
Yeah.
You're not getting a Boxster. That's crazy.
No, okay. I was immediately jumped to Cayman. I suppose I just automatically went there.
Yeah. So did I.
Well, let me come out of the gate. I mean, without question, I mean, you've done the 996 thing, you've done the 911 thing, you've experienced it. You've now got an opportunity, whether you wanted it or not, to do something different. Without a doubt, I'd be going 2011, 2012 Cayman.
Yeah. So .2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe it's 29.
Which there
but-
aren't actually that many. They're
Nope. No,
they're
somewhat
actually
hard to
pretty-
find,
Nope.
especially with a manual.
That's true.
Because his C2 was a stick.
Yeah. And he did want another manual.
He wants
Okay.
another manual. That makes that hunt actually more complicated because finding a good one is going to be tough.
It does. So you're not going to get an R for that money, but you
No.
can get an S. And I think
I think you would need the S.
yeah, yeah, I think it's your daily. And if you're replacing a 911 that had 300-ish horsepower.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys will remember this, but Porsche of London actually brought in very, very briefly. It was never really advertised. It was just in and out. It was a 2011 Cayman S, dark blue metallic. It had beige seats, sports seats,
Lovely.
6-speed.
Oh, even better.
They shipped it into the States to a lovely lady in Seattle, and I believe she paid $52,500.
How do you know it's a lovely lady?
Oh, because I talked to the salesperson. I said, I want to
Oh,
buy
my
that car.
This is like probably 5 years ago. When I don't even remember that.
No, this is like a year ago.
I don't remember that at
Oh,
all.
I don't remember that car.
Are
at
You
all.
sure?
I'll send you the picture after.
You should send me the
We'll,
picture.
we'll post the picture on the page. Mike, take a
and
note.
it went to the States? Like,
Yeah, went across the country.
get out.
Oh, that's
Wow. But it's a
interesting.
.2. I don't remember that at all, Sean.
They're
Honestly,
very
that feels
tough
like
to get.
yeah.
They are very tough.
It seems like at that time, I don't know what sales actually were. I don't have data, but you don't find a lot of them.
No. Well, that's
I
what
would actually think it's easier to find an R than it is to find an S because multiple collections have R's and you can buy them.
that could be true.
You know what I mean?
That's my recommendation.
Please
Find
don't
one-
daily an R.
Find one for $50,000. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
You're finding a .2.
Cayman S
Yeah.
for $50,000, and I'm happy. You can put stuff in the front. You can put it behind the seats. You can put it in the hatch. Or
Yeah, yeah.
the
It's got
hatch
2
is the-
trunks. I mean, that's the bottom line. That's
Right.
a great, as a loyal Cayman owner, it's the best part about them. You don't have a rear seat, but you got all the storage
tons of
space.
room. You're
2
good.
suitcases and 2 duffels easily.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Oh, and in this case, 2 realtor signs.
There you go.
Never know.
This is true.
Never know.
This is true.
What was the other car he had offered up? What was the other?
That was really it.
997.2 or 997.1?
996.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought there was a third
996.
one. I'm sorry. Okay.
yeah, there was a third one.
Yeah.
I thought there was.
Replacing 996.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's actually
Oh, here comes. I can
I'm
see
going to play
Dylan's wheels
devil's
turning.
advocate.
Yeah, yeah,
ahead.
Because
yeah.
I think you could probably get into not a low mileage, but decent mileage C4S for the same.
996.
Yeah.
Agreed. What about that one at Halifax?
I think that would be the move.
$58,000 has been there for a while.
Which one's that?
The Lapis
Yeah.
blue one, Lapis blue,
Yeah.
with the
There's a
techno-looking
couple.
wheels on it. It's a
Yeah.
really good-looking car. It's been on the Finder for a long time.
Yeah.
I remember this now.
I think that
Uh,
would be the move.
Did you
Actually-
share that link to him? I don't know if that car's still there. Get on
No,
the
I
Finder,
didn't.
Sean. Where's our computer man?
I should do. Well, I'm in the middle of looking for this Cayman, but I'll do it right after.
No one has time for that. Move on.
Okay. Go ahead.
No, it's a C4S.
Yep.
That's actually a good thinking, Dylan.
Yeah.
And especially because I don't want to make them sound like they built millions of them, but they do seem to be available regularly.
They
pop
are.
up. They
Yep.
don't. There doesn't seem to be like a hidden away market. Like they
Nope.
just come up. They come up for sale. A lot of them are well kept,
Very well kept.
and usually because this guy had a great Vesuvio metallic car, they're usually in good colors. That they're not all black.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
You know what? I'm not going to change my answer, but a nice C4S,
Yeah.
996,
I think that's the move.
Yeah.
they're
And they
so
look
good looking.
sexy.
They
Yeah.
do.
Well, they look like a turbo, effectively. Right.
Right.
I mean,
Yes, it is a turbo body.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Just
this
no
one in
turbos.
Halifax in the blue.
It's still there.
Yeah. So I had a listener reach out to me and ask me what my opinion on that car was because he was thinking about buying it.
It's a buy. So
It's
here
a
we go.
buy
It's a
at-
2003 Porsche 911 Carrera S, 4S.
Yeah.
It has the Sport Techno wheels from 996 generation, which I personally don't love.
I remember you said that.
But
I think they
fixable.
look very correct on the car.
You know what the nice part is? 996 wheels are cheap.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
cheapest chips. You can
Yeah,
have
yeah,
them.
They're
yeah.
cheap. They're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
center lock, nothing.
No, exactly.
This will have what appears to be, if I'm right, a stone gray interior. Oh, graphite gray. Shit.
It's just a nice car.
It
I
is
remember
a
this
nice
car.
car.
Graphite gray on 996. 997, I think, was stone. But anyway, it's Lapis, as you point out.
Did he correct himself from earlier?
Potentially. We'll do some more research.
It happened so quick, Dill. I almost missed it. It was remarkable.
This has the xenon headlight packaged 18-inch Sport Technical wheel.
It's a good car. I
Yeah.
know exactly what car this is.
So they are 66,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No, and
Nothing.
no accident history, if I recall, and
Yep.
one owner
And they are asking 58. And to your point, it is the season for deals. So
and
50
one owner.
and
Isn't it a
grand.
one owner car? Am I wrong?
I don't know that open.
Oh, I thought
And
it was
I
on
think
the
this
list.
car has been up
Oh,
since June.
months.
It has, oh, for sure. 'Cause,
Months.
2 different people independently have asked me about this car for an opinion.
Yeah.
One of them included a 30-minute long phone call because he was pretty close to buying it.
Oh, shit.
He was quite interested in the car.
Interesting.
I think
wonder
this-
what- I think this is the buy.
You may have won this one, Dill. I think if this lightning round is
Oh.
done, that's a
very
really good
nice
call.
car.
Very nice car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm now subscribed to 996s thanks to you, but I wanted the friggin' car quest.
What are you, Mike? Like and subscribe everything?
No, this is another Auto Trader problem. If you want to get a Carfax for any car, you have to subscribe to.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good thinking on that, Dill. Let's talk about that car off pod a little bit because we should genuinely share that one too.
Yeah,
Unless
I
he's
think-
already on to it.
I don't think so.
Okay, that's a
I
good.
probably
That's,
honestly didn't even cross his mind.
I don't want this pod to go out before he gets a chance to call. So
Right.
That's all.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
before we were kicking around a Rogue car, not in the
Yes.
We were.
not in
yes.
the lineup.
Yes. Yes.
Sean, what car was that? Because you're the one who actually named
Dun
it.
dun dun.
Right. So I mean, you guys can agree or pick something different, but I think as in the alternative, let's say in my world, if you couldn't find the right 911, or if you decide you just want to try something different, I think you could not go wrong with a 16, 17, 18-ish Macan GTS.
Yeah.
If you can stretch to go 19, you get, or is it 20? They got sort of the midlife cycle thing where the interior is somewhat updated, but not totally. You know, I think that car is depreciated lots. It's probably around that sort of floor where it can't go too much lower.
Yeah, you're only going to lose minimal after that.
It makes a great noise. Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm just handing my phone across the table. That car is definitely one owner.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 66,000 miles. Like, that's nothing.
No accidents,
one
320 horsepower, all-wheel drive manual.
To be fair,
Wow.
I believe the reason it's still there is it is basically the highest price they could ask for the car. It's probably why it's still there. Like,
Oh, I
I'm
don't
not
just.
offended by the price, though.
no, me neither. If you're looking for that kind of car,
Sure.
but people who
Yeah,
would be
I mean,
buying it are
it's-
not normally looking for the premium one. They're looking for sort of like, I'm going to buy the
Yeah,
C2
I'm
or
gonna buy
the
whatever.
C4.
I'm gonna buy whatever.
Yeah.
in
Whatever's
this-
available under 40 grand. Sorry to drag backwards slightly.
no.
That's
Apologies.
okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm with you on a Macan GTS, 1,000%. That is such a versatile,
Yep.
Yeah,
excellent.
I'm with you guys
sports
on that one too.
hatchback.
When you guys brought it up, I thought, yeah, that that is a good move.
You could find a nice one in,
Lots of great colors.
well, sapphire is one option.
Yeah.
Guards red. Probably they did carmine. What was the other blue? Would it be night blue in that era? Ish?
Yeah, probably. It's
Something like
night
that.
blue. Yeah. I'm going to look at older Macans on the screen here too at the same time.
And to be honest, I'm not 100% sure on cost, but I'm certain between 40 and 50 grand you're having one all day
God,
long.
You gotta be right.
Yeah, it'll have some miles, but knowing this person, I don't think that's a
That
concern to
doesn't-
him
no.
at all. Yeah.
So you can, you can do the whole spirited all year round thing easily. It's all-wheel drive.
Yep.
It's got the room in the back to chuck your shit in. You can pop people in the back if the occasion passes you.
Yeah, hit sport and away you go.
Yeah, it makes a good noise. It's going to still, I mean, we talked about the T, which was lacking in some things, but it still gave you all the fizz in other areas. Like you were
Yeah.
sitting
and
in
the
a
Macans
Porsche.
they're quite small.
Yeah.
Like they're not a big car.
No.
Just some important reference points, I think. So on the Porsche Finder currently in Canada,
Uh-oh.
it's okay. There are two Macan GTSs, 17 and 18, with 100,000+ kilometers, 110 on one, 120 on the other.
That's
They
about
list
right.
respectively at 38,995 and 39,995
Oh,
for
okay,
one
so
year
we're
newer.
in the
I'm in the
ballpark.
ballpark.
Now, both of those have one accident, which I got to be fair, in SUV world is probably on the low end
Hard. I
of
was gonna
the
say,
soccer
there's-
travel
yeah.
car spectrum.
There's
Right.
two that haven't been reported.
Yeah, but I mean, I bought a Cayenne like that, and I'm like, look, you sort of know, like, the use case for most of these is that a family bought it or
Yep.
Yeah.
a couple bought it and they drove it and they parked it in the mall and shit happens. It is
Yes.
what it is. But you're also not paying $58,000. You're paying $38,000.
Yeah, big
You know what I mean?
difference.
Well, we've joked. You cannot find a
It's impossible.
12-year-old Cayenne that hasn't been in an accident. I
No.
mean, the Macans are going to be similar. We just don't spend as much
No,
time
fair
looking
enough.
at them.
Like, here's a 28 Macan GTS Volcano Gray over red. No accidents, 92,000 kilometers, 45 grand.
2018.
18.
Perfect.
Yeah. Then you
Volcano
go,
over red?
Volcano over red.
I
Yeah,
like
which is
that
not my
combo.
favorite combo, but it's okay.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
I like that.
And then if you want a jet black.
That red's aggressive. For
Yeah,
me.
it is.
For
I'm
me,
with
that
you.
red's
On my
aggressive.
SUV, it's not what I want.
No.
But the
On my
dash
sports car, it's cool. I get it.
the dash will be black though.
It will be.
Yeah.
Here's a 21 with 99,000 kilometers.
So actually, the 21 is the sweet spot.
Yeah, but it's before it goes to the new design. It's right at the end before it goes to the newer
You
design.
still have buttons,
Yes.
but you have the updated infotainment.
Correct.
Yes.
This has got 99,000 kilometers, asking 58 grand. So it's a reference point against that 996.
Okay, so this is a very actually, set aside color spec if you like
Yeah.
them. That's probably creme de la creme in terms of Macan GTS.
Yep.
So now
Good
you're going to
spec on this car. I can see it.
okay. So
Yeah.
now you're going to say, do I want to spend that on this, which is a 21 car, which has 190,000 kilometers?
99 versus the
66,000 kilometers.
I think,
On a
your money, I think
2003.
your money's safer with the C4S.
Agree 100%,
right.
but it is 18 years older. So I
That's a
realize that sounds crazy, but it is literally 18 years older.
which is fun.
It is.
So it's a hard math to start. This is why I always tell people when you want to buy your first Porsche, like SUVs, there's value. There's
There is
no
value.
doubt.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
getting one, and you're like this car's 18 years newer. It's the same freaking price.
Yeah,
You
the
know?
hard part though is like, okay, so say you say, yeah, that's my first Porsche I'm buying. Well, if you want to get in the sports car world, you got to step back 18 years.
Yeah.
Right.
And now
sure.
you're downgrading all that tech you got kind of used to, even though the Porsche tech usually sucks anyways. So
Yeah, it's not. They're not
very
known
good.
for that necessarily.
But like the wheel, like the new wheels are very nice.
Look, you have to know what you want, I guess. But if to your point, if you,
How
I've
about
seen this car, color match wheels.
Yeah. How about a 21 GTS night blue metallic with night blue metallic paint matched?
I'm in.
It's actually pretty
I'm
pale.
in.
Yeah, has an accident, 60 grand. Has an accident. I'm always a little bit like, I want to know what it is if it's a special enough car.
I think we're exceeding the budget now.
Yes.
but
I think so.
Yeah, but 58 may be in budget.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, this is
Well,
59.
I'm gonna ask. So
Yeah.
it's winter, but that's a good point, Dill. I mean, I want to hear what you guys would do in the alternative. But like again, if your use case is like I want to have the badge in the hood and I want to feel sporty, I want to have a good sound, I want to have some acceleration. That Macan is going to give you everything and then some.
Totally.
Ironically.
Yep.
Yeah.
As
And
that
you can pop
911.
your grandkids in the car and you
Yep.
can do everything that you could do.
Friday night with your friends or take a road trip to Montreal or whatever you want to do.
I believe this person has grandkids. That's why I said that, by the way.
Correct.
So, yeah, you can take your family out to dinner on a Friday night.
Okay. Well, there's my shout. Go ahead, Dill. What do you got?
No, I think you nailed it with that one. I mean, if you're going to stick with the Porsche brand, like you don't really have that many options.
No, there's a few. Yeah. And I'm going to have a giant "We're not worthy," Sean, because you nailed that.
You did.
I'm
No, you
kind of
did.
impressed. It's exactly where I would land also.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, you could probably find an older Cayenne GTS if you want to
Yeah,
commit.
but
I
that's
like
so
the idea
much
of getting
bigger.
something like this that's newer, smaller.
Right. I feel like you
Yeah.
don't go from 9 and 6 to like what I call a truck.
No.
The
no,
Macan
no.
is not
It would be a
truck.
big step. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
listen.
think we gave sound advice, fellas.
Excellent consumer
sometimes
advice.
we're good at this.
Yes.
Sometimes. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about this offline, but I can't help but think we should push your friend towards Halifax, and somehow we have some business with Porsche Halifax potentially.
Sure.
And
We
we'll,
do.
We'll get into that another day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
we should sort that out.
I think that that's a good car, and I should tell you that I gave that advice to the person who asked me about that car. But I also know what he owns now, and I told him I wouldn't buy it as a second car for what he has now.
Oh, okay.
I was
Fair
like,
enough.
it's not what I would do.
Yep.
You know, you have this and this and this, and I
Yep.
don't think that's the right one to add to the collection, even though it's a nice car.
Yep.
I think if that was your only your only sports car, that's a great car. That 2003. Anyway,
I'll just quickly insert again this flaw that works in my brain. But I remember back in COVID when Porsche London was bringing in these cars again. I think it was probably Jared who brought it in.
yeah.
It was an 03, I think, C4S. It was in slate gray, which is a great color.
Oh yeah, that's a nice color.
I think it had about 99,000 kilometers on it, and it was 49.9. And so, to me, yes, prices have cooled, but that wasn't a one-owner car. It had some things. This
Yeah.
is a one-owner car that has 30,000 kilometers less.
Yeah.
And if you can buy that car at 50, which I think you can
Yeah.
in December,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can buy that car at 50, man, that's
That's a buy.
steal.
Yeah, you'll have to get it here, but I am
that's fine.
literally the advocate for buy a car now. Like, if you
Thorsten's.
want a sports car, buy it. Like
They're-
this is the
yeah.
time.
they're coming. So
Yeah.
just put it on a truck.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Thorsten's didn't pay for that endorsement, but trust me, we'll get them on board one day. Wow. Anyway, fellas, honestly, what a productive Monday evening.
Wow.
I mean,
That was
I'm
good.
kind of impressed.
Yeah.
I did see that night metallic, and those wheels are, what are those, turbo wheels? I have no idea.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
gorgeous
Yeah,
car.
yeah, it's very unusual.
Yeah. Mike, we got a list of things to send you. We need all the pictures, all
Yes.
the advice. We'll get a poll
Yes.
up on.
It's funny that we're talking to him like now, because if we talk to him now and this is when he listens to it, we're screwed.
We are screwed. I realize that. We're gonna have to text them all this. So
Okay, well, look at like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Spotify. Again, I will continue to beat this dead horse. Spotify tells me all the time that a lot of you listen, but you don't follow or subscribe to it. So it's constantly reminding me to remind you to follow and like our and
if you help
comment.
us out, we'll get better stuff.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. We'll do better.
we'll do better.
You know what I mean?
content.
We'll
better.
keep getting better. We promise.
Ryan will buy more cars.
Yeah,
Congrats.
It's not,
by the way.
no, that doesn't come from podcast money.
No, just not.
I have a real job in the background.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's wrap it there. Anything else you want to throw in?
That's it.
We
No,
are.
that's
We're
it.
good. We.
Does anybody know a Lyft guy?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
For real.
true. Yeah, Dylan has some lift challenges. If anybody knows a guy, he's looking for someone to help him out
You
for his
got it.
garage lift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were gonna touch on that, but the moment has probably passed us by.
That's
has it?
fine. That's fine.
Yeah, the wound is
I
open.
just need a Lyft
we'll,
guy.
Dylan's life flashed before his eyes.
Dylan needs a lift guy.
Yeah.
So if you have a lift guy, hit us up.
Or a guy who works on cable lifts at ski hills, because he could probably do the job too.
You
A
know what?
yodeler?
I like where your head's at. That's probably pretty niche, that job, but
It's
I'm
very
sure it's out
niche.
there.
Yeah.
Make a lot of money doing that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to just cut that off now.
Go
okay.
ahead.
Okay.
Okay, good night.
Good night.